Is that really signed by Hart?
Yeah, I co-wrote that book with them years and years ago. Bless their hearts back in 2006 and 7.
Wow.
And then I met them in 2009 and they signed that. And comically, I was sitting there in the Ryman's dressing room waiting to meet them. And I was so nervous, as understandably anyone who grew up on Hart would be, that they would like the book too, because this is my first time hearing, did they like it? Did they hate it? And Alison Krauss and her husband are sitting there as well. And I didn't even know. I was polite. I talked to them, but I wasn't like, oh, you're out. And it wasn't that I ever get like that, but I was almost too passive. So she leaves. And because everyone else was the manager for Hart comes in and she goes, "Oh, it's so nice you got along with Allison and her husband." And I felt like a jerk because they brought them out later. She came out later on stage and sang these dreams with
Oh,
Nancy
wow.
Wilson. But they were the sweetest. I wrote that kind of at a point in my career where it's fair to say that I had written authors. I've been doing this 25 years and 55 books. So at this point, I've gone through peaks and valleys like everybody. But I had written mass market hip hop paperbacks for 5 straight years. And it was reaching a point where I either needed to, in my career trajectory, I needed to start writing for bigger audiences, publishers, etc., or not. And the Tupac Shakur estate authorized a book through Afeni Shakur's mother called Tupac in the Studio that actually launched this series. And then Hart was the next to say yes to it. And that put me in a different league. And then that got me
Nice.
an audience with Lemmy, and we wrote the
Oh,
Motorhead in the Studio book. And so things just started rolling. So I hang it there because it has perpetually been like my good luck charm.